Hey dudes, I'm busy playing as Tony Hawk's in the new Tony Hawk's Pro Skater game for uh, PlayStation 4, which has obviously been made by the good people at Activision. So 100% shout out to them for making this possible. And yeah, I'm really reliving my childhood here. I mean, back in the day when I was a kid growing up, I did absolutely love the Tony Hawk's games, and I was a huge fan of them. So, being able to play this, Pro Skater 1 and 2, the original versions, it's sort of, I don't know, remastered if you will, is absolutely brilliant, and I do think that they have done an excellent job with recreating this, Tony Hawk's. I mean, hang on, if we pull the board over, you can actually see that, it is, a Tony Hawk's, maybe a young Tony Hawk's from when he was about, I don't know, 22, 23 or something, but it is Tony Hawk's nevertheless. I think from my childhood, obviously, one of my favourite, I think one of my favourite Tony Hawk's games for me personally would have been fucking, hang on, oh, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I think my favourite Tony Hawk's game from when I was a kid was Pro Skater 4, American Wasteland, Underground 1 and 2. But yeah, when I was a kid I absolutely loved the Tony Hawk's games, I just did. When I first heard about Tony Hawk's, I just became obsessed with him from there on. I mean, I haven't played all of them, but I did play, quite a lot of them when I was growing up. The ones I haven't played, by the way, is Tony Hawk's Ride for the Xbox 360 and Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam. Never played those two. But the rest I've more or less played, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I'm just doing a quick little video on this whilst I'm this is my first ever time playing it, I mean, obviously, this is my first time playing this, and I'm absolutely loving it at the minute, so, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really enjoying this at the minute. This is absolutely brilliant, and it's everything that I could have dreamed of as well. This is absolutely fantastic at the moment. I'm really kicking some bottom on this game at the moment, because at the end of the day, I was absolutely brilliant at Tony Hawk's games as a child. I was fantastic at it. I'm really enjoying this game. Such a good game as well. I'm really loving this, this is brilliant. And also the graphics for this is absolutely beautiful. Look at the graphics card on this game, how fucking good is the graphics on here. But yeah, I mean, obviously I'm not going to be making this vid too long, but yeah, I am really enjoying this, by the way. This is a good video. Oh god, this is brilliant. Yeah, I mean, obviously I did play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, when I was a kid, but I had them I played the original PlayStation 1 versions at the time, and I also played the PlayStation 2 versions as well. Honestly, I think the PlayStation 2 versions personally were better, just in the sense that I think that I can't really remember the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, but correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think there's something that we need to do in order to get outside, and I can't really remember what, because it's been so long. I think we need to wall ride something, but I don't know what. Something to do with... Now, I've just seen some doors that I'm now looking for. Ah, here, I think I need to raw ride these or do something with them. But I'm not 100% sure how to raw ride as of yet, because like I say, you know, I've only just started, literally just come on. But I think, honestly, this actually works and handles a lot better than Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5, because as much as Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 was a good game and it did have quite a lot of nice characters in, such as, well, the rapper Lil Wayne, for an example. You know, as much as that is true, this is better than Pro Skater 5 in the sense that Pro Skater 5 was a good game, I'm not going to lie on that. But the only thing that put me off Pro Skater 5 was the amount of glitches that it was full of. So, yeah, honestly, this is a lot better than Pro Skater 5. Plus it handles well better as well. But that's just my opinion. I'm not saying that, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong, Pro Skater 5 was okay, but this, in my opinion, is better and it handles better as well, and it's not as full of glitches as Pro Skater 5 was. You know, Pro Skater 5 was crap because it was, yeah, it included Lil Wayne, but, or Lil Wayne or whatever his name is, but the only thing with Pro Skater 5 was the amount of challenges, because challenges were crap, and the amount of glitches and bugs that, you see, the reason why, right, the reason why Pro Skater 5 was full of glitches and bugs is, one, because it was clearly not finished. Two, is due to the fact, one is it was clearly not finished, and two is because it was rushed, because the developers of Pro Skater 5 just really wanted to get it out of the way, and the sort of, you know, they had that many demands for it that they got fed up of getting, you know, people commenting on bloody, you know, Facebook and, you know, Twitter and that, or when's PlayStation, you know, when's Pro Skater 5 coming out, when's Pro Skater 5 coming out, when's Pro Skater 5 coming out, and therefore because they had that much shit from, you know, critics and Tony Hawk's fans alike, they decided that they was going to put it out on the market when it wasn't completed, and it was, well, it was complete, but, you know, they decided that they was going to rush it, and therefore Pro Skater 5 was highly rushed because it was full of glitches and it was also full of bugs as well. So yeah, this definitely for me anyway this for me anyway definitely handles much more better than Pro Skater 5, if I'm being honest. And it hasn't got as much in the way of like glitches in as Pro Skater 5 did. That's just my personal opinion. I mean, obviously I believe that everybody's like, oh, I tried to do a fucking spine transfer, but no. But yeah, I mean, this game is absolutely beautiful, is what it is. It is so brilliant. I love the fact that when you crash, right, if I crash by deliberately here, I don't know if you heard, but it has that, like, that, you know, that sort of PS2 sort of sound, which I absolutely adore. I think that is so cool. And that's just my opinion now. But I'm not entirely sure how you raw ride on this yet. I mean, obviously I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just sort of bashing out on the control pad because, you know, like I said, I literally have just come on this and, you know, I am really new to this at the moment. But I'm generally enjoying my first test run of the game just to get the feel for it and, you know, sort of see how it plays, you know, what we're looking at sort of thing. You know, I absolutely do like this though. This is absolutely brilliant. And I must thank my girlfriend, Katie, for getting it for me because, you know, at the end of the day, I am the happiest man alive at the minute. And this game is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, I didn't think by looking at the trailer this was going to be that good. You know, I looked at it and thought, you know, yeah, that looks okay. But I remember looking at the trailer thinking, yeah, that looks alright, but the only thing that put me off the trailer was the graphics. I thought the graphics looked a little bit cheap, or a little bit, I suppose you could say, polished, if you will. Oh shit, that's my timer. But, yeah, I'm really enjoying this at the minute, and I'm not gonna lie, I know the timer's going off for my sausage, but at the end of the, for my sausages I should say, but at the end of the day, at the moment anyway, at the moment, is wanting to not break off and continue playing at the minute because of how good this game is. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I love that, that's brilliant. It sounds like a fucking, doesn't it? It sounds like a tape recorder. That's what it reminds me of. I mean, probably got these, you know, people who are, you know, who live the moment. And but yeah, I'm really enjoying this at the minute. This is absolutely brilliant. And also, the other thing I like with this as well, which is a really, really nice touch, is the fact that the controls for this version and for the PlayStation 2 version are exactly the same. And it, do you know, like when you're playing, like, I don't know, a Tony Hawk's game for the PlayStation 2, and you want to, I don't know, you're skating along and you want to press X to jump, and then you tap the square button to do a kickflip. Well, on this version, it's exactly the same as the PlayStation 2 controls, except for the fact that it isn't PlayStation 2, it's PlayStation 4. But I absolutely am loving this game at the minute, I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking that this is absolutely beautiful. Just the way it works and what they've done with this. You know, Activision have really put the nail in the coffin and hit the nail on the head with this game. I mean, don't get me wrong, Activision have had their, you know, yeah, I'll be fair, Activision have had their fair share of, you know, fuck-ups with Tony Hawk's games over the years, such as, well, such as, what's it called, that, Tony Hawk's, Proving Ground. That was okay, but it, like, it was alright, but it wasn't brilliant. But the thing that put me off Proving Ground was not just the way that it operated, but for me, anyway, it was the challenges. Like, the amount of challenges that you had to do in the game. I mean, it was a good game, don't get me wrong. It's not one of my favourites, but it's, you know, I do like Tony Hawk's games. I'll tell you something I do want to get my hands on though, if I can, at some point, is the Tony Hawk's, what's it? The Tony Hawk's, American Wasteland, but the Xbox 360 version, because they did actually bring out a re-released version of that game. So I would like to get the Xbox 360 version of American Wasteland and replay that, because I did actually like a lot of that. But yeah, anyway, unfortunately I'm going to have to go at the minute, guys, as much as I could literally play this all day and all night, honestly. But fuck, never mind. I'll do one last favourite trick, which is the handstand on the, if I can, hang on. Oh, bugger, I rushed it, shit, hang on. There we go, yes! It's beautiful, it's absolutely beautiful the way that this operates, this game. I really, really like this, I'm not gonna lie. God, I can't believe how shit I am at the fucking, sorry about this, guys, I'm trying to Hang on, is there a way to turn that fucking vibration off? Because I really don't want that on. There will be, hang on. Control the vibration, let's get rid of that. I hate that, it's really annoying. Right, come on, concentrate. Yes. Yeah, anyway, my sausages is in the oven and they're ready, so well, they smell more than ready at the minute. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go now at the minute, guys. But yeah. God, I could play this game on a daily basis. I could, and I probably will be. I'll be playing a lot of this at Christmas actually. So, but yeah. That's the end of the video there, guys. So yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, goodbye.